Hello everyone. From today we will start the interview preparation. Most important question which we'll ask in our interview. Let's start with the today. We will go with the point by point and we will cover all the points which were required for our interview perspective. So today in Java let's start with the OOPS concept. So what is OOPS? OOPS is nothing but object oriented system or structure. Generally it is called as object oriented programming. So in Java it is a methodology. Oops is methodology, you need to remember this. It is a methodology. So what are the four pillars of oops concept? Let's discuss one by one. So first one is inheritance. What is inheritance? It allows the parent child relationship, means there is a one parent and one class. We called it as a parent as a superclass and child as a subclass or derived class. So when we want to show the relationship between the parent and class, then we use the inheritance. So what will happen inside that? It will child class acquire all the properties of existing class, means parent class. So let's start with the concept. So properties of parent class will be acquired by the child class with the help of extends keywords. When we try to extend our parent class into child class, so at that time our properties of parent class will call converted or taken into the child class in simpler way. So what is the steps to perform the inheritance in Java? So firstly we need to create the parent class. Okay, any parent class we have to create, then we can create the child class and we can create the function inside parent class and we can extend the same parent class in the child class child. Okay, and whatever we want we can access through the child class. So let's go with the example perspective. So suppose I create one parent called this as a class parent. Inside that I create one function, public void function. Okay, inside that I create one print statement. It is just a call parent, and inside the same class we just created one child class and extend with the parent class. So what will happen? And inside this child class we didn't provide any signature, any print statement or anything. So what will happen? This parent class properties, all these properties, this statement will inherit in the child class. So suppose this is the one, so we can create a one main class. So this is our main class, I hope it is clear to you. So we create public class main, means inside that only we have all this parent child, and this is the main method public static void main. Inside that we create the object of child. Okay, here notice one thing, this is the object of child class. We create a child of object of new child, means this is the object of child class, and with this reference we call the parent class method. What is parent class method? Here function. So with this function we will get the properties of call parent, this system.out.println, whatever present inside this will come to this function. So what will the output? Although it is a child class, but output, in the output we will get call parent. Okay, this is nothing but the inheritance. So what are the types of inheritance? As we're discussing the types of inheritance, I will just show you the inheritance types. Okay, so these are the inheritance type: single level, multi level, hierarchical, multiple, and hybrid. So what is single? Single is nothing but one parent, one class. Okay, one parent is there and one class is there, that is nothing but the single inheritance. If we have multi level, means a there is a class A, then we have class B, that class A extend in the B. So in class C, B is extending. So with this is the level by level. So with this level we can create n number of level, and multi level is possible in the Java. So what is hierarchical? There is a one thing, that one parent has possibility that it has two childs. Suppose there is a class A, in the class B, B extends A, and there is another class C, the C extends A. Okay, so with this hierarchical inheritance will be created. So let's talk with the multiple inheritance. What is multiple inheritance? There is a concept called two parents having the same class, inheriting the same class. Means suppose there is a one parent, there is another parent, and C extend both A and B. So it will confuse which method will be take. So it will take method A or from method from B. So this will create the ambiguity for the application. So this multiple inheritance is not possible in the Java. It will create the ambiguity, or we can say it is not possible. So with the classes, multiple inheritance is not possible, but with the interfaces, we can create the multiple inheritance. We can achieve the multiple inheritance as well. So that part we will discuss later. Let's talk with the hybrid as well. So what is hybrid? Hybrid is nothing but the any combination of two. What is that? Is single plus multi-level, hierarchical plus multiple. So in that also, when we tried, suppose this is the one hierarchical and multiple. So one parent having two child, and two child consider they having extending into only one class. Okay, so this structure will be formed. So this is the hybrid. So hybrid also not possible in Java. So these are the types of inheritance in Java. So let's quickly revise what is inheritance. Inheritance is nothing but the parent-child relationship. We can create parent-child relationship with the help of inheritance. So whatever properties of the parent class that will be acquired into the child class. We can create the parent class, we can create child class, and from the parent class properties are inherited into the child class. So this is the inheritance. Let's talk with the talk for the polymorphism. What is polymorphism? Polymorphism is nothing but one name having many forms. Suppose we have our different role in our organization. Suppose any person is a father in their home. He work as employee for the company. He work as a customer for any organized or any contract or anything. Whatever he purchase, he is a customer for them. So one person having many forms here. Okay. So in the polymorphism. So what is polymorphism? Polymorphism is nothing but the one name having many forms. Okay. So when we create a parent and subclass like child, just like inheritance, it is nothing but additionally we have to add the override and overload methods. So what is overload? Overload is nothing but the one method having same name but different signature or parameters. Means inside that, suppose we have print method, inside that we have the parameter integer a, and suppose another method print, and inside that we have parameter int a comma int b. So parameters are different but method names are same. Okay, so that is nothing but the method overload. And what is method override? Method override is nothing but when two methods having same name, same parameter, but their implementation is different. Okay, suppose print method is there, inside that it is integer of a, and inside method we have the print statement of printing the a method, and inside some another method called print method, inside that we have integer a, and inside that we can give different implementation, like this is my print b method, something like that. So that is nothing but the method overriding. So with the help of method overloading and method overriding, we can achieve the polymorphism. Okay, so we have just see the code. We have one parent class, inside that we have the parent class method, we have child class extending parent, and this method is override. Okay, this method is getting override, and when we call in the function method, it will automatically give the child classes. Okay, so this is the polymorphism. So what is encapsulation? Encapsulation is nothing but the wrapping up our code like into the single unit. Like creating the private variables and creating getters and setters is nothing but the encapsulation in the Java. So what we will do, we will just provide authorized person to access our private variables. So when we try to encapsulate into the single unit, so we can achieve the encapsulation. So this is the encapsulation. Only authorized person can use our data. It is the main concept behind it. So what is abstraction? Abstraction is nothing but the hiding the implementation details and show only necessary details. So we can achieve abstraction by achieve by interface and achieve by the abstract class. So in interview perspective, we need to know only these four pillars. So what is inheritance? It is the parent-child relationship, acquiring the parent property into the child class. What is polymorphism? Polymorphism is nothing but one name having many forms. We can achieve polymorphism using the method overriding and overloading. That is nothing but the compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. So an encapsulation is nothing but the wrapping up our data into a single unit. When we create a private variables and create the getters and setters, we can achieve the encapsulation. And what is abstraction? We can hide the implementation details, only show the necessary things. Like in the PC, we power on our PC button, but what internal functionality is working behind that, we don't know. We only focus on the necessary things, only powering of our PC. So this is nothing but the abstraction. We can achieve it by interface or achieve by the abstract class. So coding perspective we will see in the next lecture.